So hello, everyone. I'm here with a special guest. This is Ray Zacarias. He is the Director of Programs for Coalition for Engaged Education. Welcome, Ray.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you for joining me. It's great to have you here. So can you tell us a little bit more about your program and what type of services you have for transition age 2?
So our program is called the Coalition for Engaged Education, and we work with justice impacted and foster youth. We provide intensive mobile case management to clients or residents of the County of Los Angeles, and we go to you to provide the service. So if you have court, you have DMV, if you want to get in school, look for jobs, work on resumes, we'll come and work with you. We also provide we have a program for housing, which is a 2-year program for foster girls. So it's for foster young ladies ages 18 to 25. And we, you can call us and I'll give you our number for that information, which is 424-272-9909. And that's our office number. So if you're interested, you can contact us. And so that program is specifically for foster girls. But as far as the general population, we do case management. We offer a ton of workshops. We are actually going to currently be having 2 8-session art series that are going to be located in East LA. And all of our workshops, we will pick the client up, transport them to and from. And if it's going to be longer than an hour, we tend to have lunch or dinner for them as well. So we take care of everything. We help youth transition, look for housing, look for work, get enrolled in school, access scholarships, get mental health connections if that's what they need. And we don't have a time limit of how long you can work with us, which I love. So if you need to hang out with us for a couple of years, then you can hang out with us for a couple of years and we'll, walk you through and support you with whatever services that you need that we can provide.
Yes, thank you. That sounds like a great program. Being a lot of support, it sounds like. But and I know that you said that you will go to the client wherever they're at. But where are you located?
So our office is actually located in Santa Monica, but we have case managers that live throughout the County of Los Angeles. So like in the San Gabriel Valley, South Central, San Fernando Valley, and other parts of East LA. And so we can go anywhere, right? So if you, are interested, you can give us a call and then I'll call you back as long as you leave a contact number. And then we can go from there to start getting you enrolled with our program. And then the case manager will drive out to wherever you're at and go ahead and start the process. Yeah.
Okay, great. Thank you. Can you share a success story with us?
Yes, so one of the success stories that we've had is that we had a young lady that was in our foster care program for the transitional housing. She graduated from LMU and then went ahead and moved to Atlanta and was doing some marketing position. It was entry level, but for us to offer an opportunity for an individual to have 2 years rent free, for them to go ahead and go to school, complete their degree, and then move out, transition to Atlanta, Georgia, and for the most part be successful. That was awesome. We have another young lady that transitioned out and was able to, because we enroll folks with Section 8, was able to get a nice 1-bedroom apartment in LA for I think like $58 a month. And I'm like,
yeah, wow.
So
that's pretty good, yeah.
Our last, and I'll say our last success story is gentleman we work with, Justice Impacted. Long story short, we worked with him from 18 until he graduated, or recently just almost graduated from Duke University. He's almost done with his PhD.
Oh, wow, that's wonderful.
And that's like
really wonderful.
So we really push education. I mean, we have small successes as well as folks getting long-term employment, cleaning up their record, enrolling in school. I mean, it just depends on what the client's goals are, and then we'll work with them for that.
Yes, no, that's great. Now, I know you mentioned a little something about, cleaning up the records. I've had a couple of clients that have come to the Tay Center who, who have records, who have backgrounds, with being involved with gangs. And they've told me that they feel they don't really have much of a future, or they don't know where to go from here. They want to do things. They want to move forward, but they feel a little down on themselves. What type, and I know you can work with them. So can you tell us a little bit more about what type of, or how can you support them? Any type of advice you have for them?
So my own personal story is gangs, drugs, prison, rehabilitation, and then I graduated from USC and now I'm the director of programs and I get to work with all these populations. So they can do it. But as far as support, we do have a relationship with the public defender's office. So we can go ahead and start working and start the process so that they can go ahead and start cleaning up the record free. They just
Oh,
need to
okay, that's
contact us
great.
so we can start that process. If they have a juvenile record, we'll go ahead and make sure that they put it in the paperwork to seal their juvenile record. But then as for adult offenses, we can go ahead and go through the process and put down, and it's a real simple application, just, identifiable information that the public defender's office needs in order to identify them. And then they'll start the process and it's free. So they'll
Oh,
seal the
wow.
records, show up to court for them, and then, that would be one less barrier.
Yes, no, that's wonderful. Thank you. It's great to hear that there are success stories, right? That yes, it is possible, and I absolutely love your story on how you've overcome a lot of barriers. And now here you are giving back and really supporting the youth that need it, and letting them know, hey, it's great, it's cool, it can happen. Just need to work hard, right? Nothing comes easy, but it's all good.
As long as you're willing, we're willing, that's the
Yes.
key. Just be
Yes,
willing and we can do
exactly.
this.
Exactly. So, what type of advice would you give youth experiencing homelessness?
So I would say to look at what options you have. I used to work with Project 180, and we were working with the homeless population around USC. And so if they are looking at shelters and stuff, I mean, Penny Lane is number one. They have all the resources, and I love the services and the staff and the support they have. But we also have, I think it's Spy, that's located here in Venice, I think it is, that also offers temporary housing for youth. Um, we are really working, because that's a huge challenge for us, on having to create as many resources as we can. We will advocate, we will try and help with shelters, and if we can't help with shelters, we'll see what we can do with helping get temporary employment, so you get some funding, and then we can start working on a process of finding maybe a sober living, or looking at renting a room, because for a lot of our youth, they don't have a lot of options. And so one of the options we've been accessing is sober livings, where they can go ahead and go into a sober environment if they're choosing to be sober, and they'll get an opportunity to not have to pay immediately, so they can still get on their feet and be able to get work. And then we work with them to help them find employment so that they can now have a roof over their head, which is safe.
Yes, exactly, exactly. And that's one big thing about them being safe,
Yeah.
right? Especially while you're waiting for something more permanent to come, how can we keep you safe,
Yeah. And
right?
sober livings is what we've found to be working, because they're throughout the county and they're sober environments, and they tend to
Mhm.
work with folks to give them a place to stay while they get on their feet. So
Yes, okay, that's great. And as far as like support within the youth that's part of the program, do they get to, have you found that they are very supportive of each other, that they have formed close ties and are, each other's backup?
yeah, so we have youth young people and youth and young people from throughout the county of Los Angeles, and we have different gangs. And what we start off is sharing. I start off by sharing, this is our home, this is our pad, and we don't disrespect this pad, and this is our family. And so our clients become part of our family, and they have been supportive of each other, including those that come from different rival neighborhoods. It's
Mhm.
for a short time, and different communities and belief systems and backgrounds and experiences.
Mhm.
They come together and we're able to coexist and do events. You know, we like for the summer, we do a lot of different like field trips and stuff, and we go hiking and we go camping and we go kayaking. I mean, we do all kinds of different things, and it's to give our youth different experiences, because we do have youth from 14 all the way to 25. So we have like a lot of young adults mostly. And so we found that they have bonded together, because we have a lot of youth that are foster also. And, you know, foster is looking out for foster. And so it becomes family. And so, yeah.
Yes, absolutely. Okay, yes, that's great. You know, not a lot of the youth that come in need, you know, for these services have a lot of natural support. So it's great to know that they can come in and not just form this bond with the staff or other kids, but just everybody. Everybody can come together and feel like a family. It's very important to have those positive interactions. So, you know, it sounds great. Thank
Yeah,
you.
we have a lot of workshops. I mean, we're doing stuff with job readiness, financial literacy, restorative justice, anger management, healthy relations,
Mhm.
and then doing things that are different experiences. Like we went to the wolf sanctuary. Crazy.
Oh,
I've never met a wolf in my life, and it was so beautiful.
yes. Oh, wow.
So
Yeah, I've heard about that.
yeah, so
So
there's
that's,
different stuff.
yeah, that's great. So
Yeah.
is there anything else that you would like to tell the youth that are watching? Any words of encouragement or any type of advice?
So first and foremost, if you are a foster youth and you're in need of services and support, please give us a call and we will come to where you're at, and we will work with you and meet you where you're at, and then, you know, provide as much support as we can. There's no promises that I'll make, but I'll say we will work our tails off to make sure your needs are met. We'll say it like that,
Yes.
you know. and
Yes.
and we want to encourage you not to give up, because for us, we're as willing as you are willing. And so we will meet you where you're at, and we will continue to support you. And to be honest, we've had clients that have been with us 10 years. I have a
Oh,
youth
wow.
navigator right now that's been with us for 10 years. So
Wow.
if you're looking
Yeah,
for a
that's great.
long-term relationship, you come
Yes.
hang out with us, and you know, as you need and what you need, we'll work with you. We really will. So,
Okay, wonderful. So you heard everybody. You just give Ray a call.
and so our yeah, so our number is, and you know what, they can even call me. So my phone number, and this is my cell number, is area code 909-268-4507. So if you want to join our program, give me a call. And then we'll send somebody out there. We'll talk. I'll have a conversation with you, and then we'll go ahead and send somebody to connect with you so that you can get the support and resources you need. All right.
Okay, great, wonderful. Thank you again, Ray. Really appreciate you being here. You know, representing the Coalition for Engaged Education. It sounds like a wonderful program, great, you know, great services that you provide. But most importantly, it just sounds like there's a lot of heart and, you know, a lot of support that everybody over there is willing to give.
Yes. Well, we appreciate what you're doing too, because it's all a team. It's not, not one or
Yes,
the other. It's all of us.
exactly. Working together. I love it.
Yes.
Okay, great. So thank you again, and I'm hoping that you know, people will take advantage of this, and hope to talk to you soon. Thank you so much.
All right. You have a good day, and I hope to hear from you. All right.
You too. All right. Bye.
Bye.